visiting Central Flinders Ranges. So basically we're in the Blindman region, and we're starting off our adventure here at the Noccalenna mine. So we've got the ruins here in the background of what's left of the Noccalenna mine. Basically copper was discovered here in 1850, and by 1860 they opened up a mine. I think in the end it produced about 18,000 pounds of copper and cost them 57,000 pounds. There was a whole community set up here, hotel, houses, families living here, etc. And basically it was a big failure. So by 1866 they basically packed up and left and became a deserted town. So
there you
anyway,
go. We're here to check it out, so come with us and we'll go and see what we can find in the mine. On our way in, we came across a group of bikies on an outback postie bike ride. There was about 100 of them, so keep your eyes out for them.
One of them had a bit of a spill, a bit of a tumble.
Keep your eye out for
We're just driving through Glass Gorge, and there's all these beautiful wildflowers and that in here. It's pretty lovely. That's why they call it Glass Gorge, because all these mountains here are just slate, and they obviously just all fall apart, fall down here smash on the ground. So I reckon that's why they call it Glass Gorge. Look at all those bits there ready just to fall down on your head. Very fragile. Alright, I'm totally lost about what this is and what it means, even though I've read it, and what it's for. But anyway, if you know, you can let us know in the comments.
We've come to the some of the Knockolina Ruins. This looks like some sort of outbuildings, offices, probably residence as well for some of the miners.
Runs all the way over there. So there's a lot of houses here, 30 or 40 houses or something, plus a big motel. All the mine works, the miners. Oh, we've got a little baby in there. Joey. Just having a look at the ruins over the other side. We're looking for this horizontal shaft. Apparently you can go in it, but we're not having any luck finding it.
Very deep channel there from the open cut section of the copper mine. Way up the back there. Dig down a long way for these copper mines. Can't tell how far down that is, but I'm guessing probably about 20, maybe 30 metres down. Can't see the bottom from here. We saw a couple of emus as we were walking down along this creek bed, and we weren't sure what they were after until we came across these. and Nora's just found herself some nice fresh drinking water.
Not that fresh, but
Well,
if you were dying of thirst. How about that? And the bed looks dry as like you wouldn't think. People finding all bits and pieces here. Old bottles. They drank well here. Old tin food. Hard to believe that they built all this in 6 years. And then, like all this magnificent buildings. This is huge, this building here. And then mine was unproductive, so just left it. Big building that's here. Like imagine the work just in the retaining wall. So it's got a big retaining wall and then it's all flattened out. Big building on top. All built within 5 years, out of stone, and then deserted.
just looking down into the open cut. Trying to find our way to this horizontal shaft, and we believe it is way up the top here, that opening up there. So we're going to go up and check it out and see what we can find.
Wow, talk about hunt for the elusive shaft. Okay, we found it. Yes, we did bring a hard hat and a torch. Oh, there we go. Found it. Can't believe how elusive that was. Alright, so we've found it. We've got our hard hats on. Yep. And I've got a torch, got some light, gonna go and see how far you can go in. Let's go look. Alright, here we go. It's a little bit of a scramble getting in. As I said, the kangaroos like to come in here to die. And it opens up into a proper shaft. Go and take a look what's in here. Well, I can go a long way by looks. Right. So this shaft would have been made all hand tools, so they would have dug this out. Apparently these guys, you know, they worked 6 days a week and 12-hour days, very small meal breaks, and yeah, would have just been picking away here to get in here. Hard work, and we've already come how many metres do you reckon?
50 metres in.
Yep, already, so imagine picking away at that for 12 hours a day. And then you've got to get rid of all the rubble. It's got to go out too. Bit of a drop down here, past the dead kangaroo.
Looks like we can.
No, that's probably about it. I did say you could only go so far.
Deep shafts.
It keeps going down there. What's down the other way? Anything?
No.
Oh, just goes a little
Dead
way.
end.
Whether they found anything down there, I don't know. It doesn't look like it.
Right. There's the vein that they were chasing.
Oh, there we go. Look. That would have been what they found. So then they've changed direction of it and started to go.
All the way through.
Look at that. You can see there's copper there. So yeah, they would have chased that vein. And that's why it's heading down that way now. So it looks like some people have probably gone across on these couple of beams to check out what's up there, but it's not worth it. It's deep, like deep. I can't even see the bottom in there. So I wonder why they went down, because I can't see the vein going down there either. Sort of, it comes in there, that vein. Oh, it goes, it does head down, look. Possibly. Alright, so we can't see the bottom, so here we go. Here's the stone.
That's a long way down.
That's a long way. Hi guys.
Hi guys.
We're here in Blindman. We're going to do a tour of the mine and check out the historical buildings in Blindman.
come with us and see how we go.
A shepherd. Do you know what a shepherd is? Yeah. Exactly right. So this shepherd, his name was Old Blinman. So this town is named after him. He was a bit of an interesting character because he was a one-legged shepherd. So he had a good left leg, but only half a right leg with a wooden stump on the bottom. So his nickname was... No, it was Peg. The way into the mine these days is through this tunnel called an over a 10-year period. And this is very spacious compared to the Cornish tunnels, which start just down there. Those Cornish were little people, so they just had little tunnels. And they didn't do any work like this. You know, they were very happy that the rock was hard and stable. So they didn't put any timber in this mine at all. Puts it in really hard, compacts it down. He does this to 3 or 4 holes in a smiley face pattern. Then he puts a fuse into each one. Now they make these fuses themselves out of paper and gunpowder. So he puts one in each hole. He packs it in with some paper or some cloth. Then he lights up. But before it goes bang, what does he do? One.
Oh shit.
Well, we finished our tour of the mine. It was really interesting. It was actually quite good. Bit of a light and sound show in it as well, so, and gave some information about the mining industry and that here. Well, we're going to try and go up here, take a look around.
What's this place called? Windstick Hill or something?
Windstick Hill, is it?
One stick hill. Looks like
One stick hill.
Stick up the top there.
Oh, there's a stick up here. One stick hill.
That's one.
Well, we just climbed up to Beacon Hill. We're calling it Beacon Hill. We thought it was a tree, but it's actually a beacon. Great 360-degree view. It was a bit scary coming up.
we've just climbed up this hill to what we think is Beacon Hill. We come up this track and it's virtually a vertical climb from way down there straight up here, up the side of the hill. I wouldn't like to walk it, but the car got up it no problems. Hilda was really scared, but you can imagine it was a pretty intense vertical climb.
Leigh Creek. And it's really unusual because the town is encased in a dingo fence basically, or dog fence barrier. It's all the same kind of houses, shopping complex, school and everything, all in a tidy little section, because it's a mining town basically. We're just doing a little bit of a circuit in this mining town at Leigh Creek, and it just looks like most of the places are actually vacant because the mine shut about 4 years ago, and all these people that can't get a house and are homeless, and all these houses are vacant. Weird, isn't it? This is the Leigh Creek pub, which is a couple of k's up from Leigh Creek itself. And we've got a spot here in the back, it's free. Unless you want power, it's $15. There's showers, toilets, the beautiful pub obviously.
So Hilda's going to attempt something different. What do you got there, honey?
So I've got kangaroo and claret pie from the Copley bakery. Huge, beautiful looking pies. I've never had kangaroo, so let's look at the size of it.
Look. What do we got there? Okay, looks like a normal meat pie.
Yum. Actually, it's yum. My first go at kangaroo.
Okay.
Not that I don't love kangaroos, cute, very lovely things, but it is yummy. Look at the beautiful brickwork that it was made out of. And it is so windy here, like you can even see the mountains in the background there. Windy city, it's crazy. I can hardly keep the camera still. It's Today we're going exploring, taking the four-wheel drive route out to Copper King Mine and then heading off to Beltana, which is nearly a ghost town, but not quite. So come along with us and check out those couple of things.
Now we've come for a bit of a four-wheel drive around and we've come across the Apex mine. It's a disused copper mine. It's all been caved in. Still need to be very careful around the place. But you can look around all the tailings through here and you can find bits and pieces of copper all over the place. So we're at the Copper King mine. As you can see, a lot of tailings and stuff around. We're going to have a quick look around and see what we can find. Looks like we can actually go inside the mine, so we've grabbed a torch and we're going to go inside and have a look and see what we can find. Just entering the copper mine. Let's see what we can find. see here all the different colours through the rock. I guess this is what they're mining for. This shaft here, looks like it goes down quite a long way. Not sure if we can see how far down with the camera, but they collected all the ochre. You can see all the different colours all through the sides of the walls here at the mines. Unbelievable.
So here they've been collecting yellow ochre and then red ochre over here. So it produces both here at this site as well.
And what's the ochre used for?
Well, the Aborigines use it for the war paint and painting.
So these mines go back pretty deep. You do need to be careful around here. They are very low and the soil is not the best. When the mine was abandoned, they've obviously left a whole heap of machinery behind to just degrade in the weather. So it's all scattered around here. You can look through all of this sort of stuff. It's great.
Four-wheel drive track. We went out to Copper King Mine and now we're just doing this four-wheel drive track that runs down to Beltana, the old ghost town there. Beautiful scenery. Got these sheep running in front of us. We're just watching the baby. It's got this tail. It's like a propeller. In one of the creek beds trying to get to Beltana. This is the old Garn Railway, part of the old Garn Railway.
Come across these old ruins along the track. Looks like it might have been an old homestead of some sort. So we'll go and have a bit of a look around and see what we can find.
It would have been a bit of a mansion.
You can see on the wall here how the locally found rocks have been laid down.
This magnificent house that we've just come across near Beltana, the ghost town. Wow. So it's the old Garn railway station and somebody owns this as their private residence and obviously doing it up. It's just beautiful. Wow.
$1880, only 11 months old.
$1871, $1894 in there. Up the back here.
Graves sort of scattered all over the place here, that many of them have broken headstones, unrecognisable now, all up through this area.
Everywhere, all through here. Well guys, that's the end of the Central Flinders Ranges for us. Hope you'll join us on our next episode, which will be the Northern Flinders Ranges and Gammon Ranges.
Don't forget, if you like what you're watching, to subscribe, hit the notification bell and give us a like. See you on the track.